They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20.
Probably demonstrate how shitty some teams are in this game. Little experiment. This guy quits on me. He's gonna switch it. This guy likes Mostert, I bet.
To the 23-yard line.
Mark my words, Mostert's gonna be in. Let's see.
Here we go.
Yep, that's Mostert. I knew it.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
21.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Garoppolo finding Goodwin, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Now it's Breida. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did. Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Too much resistance there. My team just pissed him off in practice.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Dalton here from the gun. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone. You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, he need to be a little bit more careful. Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. So they are going for it. Now Dalton. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. A first down throw coming for Dalton. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Dalton. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, the last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. To throw here, Dalton. And Tate's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
93, 52, 93, 44, 44. There you go.
Dalton, bootlegs out. Got a man open. It's Ross. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Mixon with a first down carry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Dalton, and down he goes. The 49ers get there.
And that takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Hey, over.
3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? He gets this one to Boyd.
Touchdown, baby.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
All right.
Tyler Eifert taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half. And the touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
It's juke.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. On first down, here's Breida. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Oh, but he's going to be met behind the line and taken down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal.
I got him. Check 99. Check 99. 6.
Now Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dalton got his man. It's Eifert. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Dalton off play action. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. First and 10 for Dalton. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he will take it in for a Bengals touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
One, Omaha.
Garoppolo now. Deep ball for Goodwin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The clock, second quarter. Why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Andy Dalton now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10.
Ah, shit.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target, but it's going to be 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Dalton. He completes it to Tate. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Dalton operating in the red zone now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, no way.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Dalton.
Come on, catch that.
Zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Bullock's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On 2nd and 11 now. Dalton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. So Dalton now. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Jesus Christ, dude.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
Yeah, baby. That's how you do that shit.
Green grass. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
So now Dalton will lead the Bengals to the line as they'll come up and go for 2. Dalton here from the gun. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
All right.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk
my God, are you
when a game is within striking distance like this?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And that is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. 21. Check 24. Check 24. Check it backer. Check it backer.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Goodwin able to haul it in. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
White.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Breida looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down, Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
Safety creep. Switch.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a 2nd one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick, there on the coverage.
Get a stop here. Stop these miners in their fucking tracks.
Here we go.
They'll come out in the pistol. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here?
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Not settling for anything less than a touchdown here.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Get ready! Get ready!
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
From the 24, Dalton. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Run this clock down a little bit. Don't want to give him too much.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. That's complete. Bernard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Didn't get a whole lot there, but at least he got out of bounds, stopped the clock.
True on every count there, because I know for a fact that when that call came in, it was tagged with these words. Make sure to tell him, if he doesn't have anything, get out of bounds. Save the time on the clock. Now they've got to start considering what their play calling is because they've got to push it downfield.
On 2nd and 9, Dalton under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals.
Let's go, you tighten up. Let's go, you tighten up.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line.
That's a good idea. You should do that. You think I won't run it? That's good, motherfucker. Oh, that's all your timeouts. Oh, you idiot.
Andy Dalton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're going for on 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop in behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Stop being long dead. Check, 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 check.
They'll look to throw. He gets this one to Boyd. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. He's back to throw, and this is caught.
How you win a game.
And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Bullock good on the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, dude. Check 59. Mike is 59.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, my fucking...
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
That's a fucking pile of horse shit.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Still got to be careful of a blocked return here on the extra point. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So the touchdown on the final play won it. What a game. And then, interestingly, they went for 2 to rub a little salt in the wound, and they got it.
Called it like it was a video game, didn't they?
They did.
Go ahead and get some more points. Kind of reminds me of that old coach in those bitter rivalry games. Coach, why'd you go for 2 at the end of the game? You didn't need it.
Because I